I got my C-section. How many kids do I have? You can't, you believe it's covered with blood. Like crazy and itching and pee, poop, and the no. Just touch your boobs. It's wrong, I can't breathe. Hi guys, I'm gonna tell you the story how I got my C-section. But before that, how many kids do I have? Okay, I'm gonna show you my body. Okay, who can guess how many kids I have? I'm gonna go to the bakery to get some donuts. It's raining. So you heard about the story from my premature baby. So where do I begin? That's a little bit difficult because should I tell you about the crazy story about the C-section or should I start how everything started? Okay, I live in the jungle. Right now I'm here near the hospital. It's pretty far, it's almost 2 days traveling from where I live, but I live 1 hour deep in the jungle from the main road. Dirt road, not as good as this one, way worse. Anyway, I took a shower and laid in bed. It was late night and suddenly I saw him bleeding and I told my husband, we need to go. I took my backpack. I did not thought about anything. Took a diaper from my other kid. Okay, so you know, I have more children. Anyway, then we drove, but on the way out where we live, our car broke down. So we took all the other kids and went to a friend's house. At that time, I didn't know how long I'm gonna stay in the hospital. And I left my children with my friend. It took we stayed almost 2 weeks. Anyway, we went to a doctor because there are no real doctors. That's a whole other story. Okay, we went to the doctor. He gave me medication. So I stayed there, I think, two and a half days. The bleeding did not stop. He sent me, he said, okay, now you need to go. I'm almost by the bakery. By the way, I'm gonna show you the good donuts. Back. I got the donuts. I'm gaining weight. Anyway, where was I? Now I need to think. To the next hospital, it's 4-hour drive in a very bumpy road. Very, very bumpy. My husband got a taxi, so I laid there. It was night. We went there. Okay, now I need to think how I'm gonna tell you that. Before all this started, I knew something was wrong. One day I was hiking. After that I had bad, and I hike a lot. It was on a mountain. Anyway, I got a contraction. So after that, I said many times, something is wrong. Look at those flowers. Look how nice. Something is wrong. So I went to get a checkup. And I saw the doctor's face. I saw his face change. I said, what is wrong? And by the ultrasound, no, nothing. Everything is fine. I said, I know. That's why I'm making a checkup. I never did. Okay, I'm not going to the doctors a lot. So I have my other babies at home. I never had any baby with a doctor. That's my first premature baby that I was in the hospital. So, but I'm making an ultrasound to know so everything is right, and I knew something was off. And he said, no, everything is fine. So this time I went back to the doctor, and he's 4-hour drive. I need to tell you what he told me. He said, you're gonna have a girl. And I said, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a boy. And I'm not gonna believe that until I see it. Anyway, it's a boy. So I said, you again. It was maybe a day before, 2 days before. 2 days before. I made the ultrasound. I couldn't believe him. That's a girl. Because of her many boys. And okay, I'm gonna tell you later. So back to that. So I went to the doctor. He said, "Oh, you again?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm bleeding." And the other doctor thinks I have placenta previa. So he checked me out. He said, "Yeah, must be placenta previa." Sent me to the hospital, and said to the taxi driver, it was a 3-seat motorcycle, "Please drive slowly." He did not. Anyway, they got me to the hospital. Now the crazy story begins. When I got in the emergency room, they put me in a very narrow couch, or I don't know how this extension couch, how that thing called. And then they're checking me out. "Okay, you need to stay in the night here." I said, "In this narrow thing? I'm gonna fall off. I'm gonna go to a hotel." No, you can't. You're bleeding. You can't go to a hotel." So they gave me a bed without any sheet on it in a room. I'm gonna tell you. The toilet was full of pee pants, not washed. Those pants what you put under to pee, not washed. Maybe 30 pee pants. Stinky pee everywhere. Okay, I thought, okay, it's only the night, and then we're gonna see. I thought, soon I'm gonna go home. Next morning, early in the morning, they woke me up and said, "Okay, we're gonna check you up now." Lay back on in the emergency room on the couch, and now you won't believe what happened then. This couch where they put me was covered with blood, not my blood, the other woman's blood. Okay, anyway, I thought I'm gonna sit here. So they laid me there, gave me those lung development shot, no? And then IV and other stuff, and my body started to react allergic on that. So I got full of bumps, and I started like, do you know that when you get allergic and then you get like crazy and itching and taking your clothes off, what is wrong? I can't breathe, and taking everything off. And I said to my husband, they want to kill me, get me out from here. And they coming, what is? So they thought it's because they put me on a couch where the blood was. Quickly getting a sheet, putting under it. Okay, then they, I laid there the whole day. In the evening, they put me up in a room in a second floor where other women have had their babies. Oh, and I saw the little babies. Oh, I wanted to have my baby so badly. And then they drove us in a room, very narrow bed and bed, the woman with the newborn babies. And now, what's gonna happen? I couldn't almost get up from the bed because it was bed on bed to go to the toilet. And so then they started partying, the students. I made a video. I'm gonna show you that video later on the end of this video. Anyway, I thought, that's crazy. I'm in pain and tired. So the other woman, okay, I was very, very tired, and I thought the other woman only had the babies few hours ago. They want to rest, the baby wants to sleep, and they partying there, and pretty loud. Okay, to that, next day, okay, in this night they put me in another room so I could sleep. The lights always on. I thought, okay, I prayed so bad. I prayed and hoped my placenta is gonna heal, goes up again, because it can happen with placenta previa. I laid there 10 days. 10 days before I got my C-section. And in this time, I need to show you something really crazy. As you saw, what I told you, how I bled now, my story. Now I'm gonna tell you how the C-section part went. I was very tired, and I lost a lot of blood every day. I lost very much blood. So I couldn't think straight, and the doctor before gave me so much medicine. I could not think straight. And one day, I'm gonna think. So I bled pretty much every day, and I waited for every day so it get less, but it got not less. One day it got a little bit less, and she said, now you can stand up. Yeah, I forgot to tell you something. When so the doctor, she said, so while I laid there, they said I have a strict bed. I need to lay strict in the bed, not move around, eat and drink in the bed, poop and pee. Now the story comes. All students working there. I need to lay in the bed. I'm not allowed to stand up. I'm not allowed to move around. Only in the bed. Pee, poop in the bed. So what's happening? They gave me a pan, and I need to lift my butt and put the pan under it and pee. But nobody dumped my pee the whole day. And when the doctor comes in the morning, why you didn't dump it? So I try to drink a lot. So because I'm losing blood now, I try to drink a lot. I need to pee a lot. No, and then I'm asking, please, if somebody comes, finally somebody comes, please, can you dump it, please? You know who I made friends with? The woman who, the cleaning lady. Those are the best. Okay, a question. I worked in the hospital. I studied pharmacy, and then I worked in anesthesia. So guys, how is that? If a student starts to studying or working in a hospital, what is the first what you're gonna do? The first thing is cleaning and dumping. That's how I know. Maybe it's wrong. Let me know. Maybe it's wrong. Anyway, what I'm gonna say is, so they refuse to dump my pee, and till the doctor comes in. Why is that still there? And they are pretty afraid from the doctor, but almost nobody comes and checks on me. And I can't tell you how I wish my husband went back to the kids, how I wished I would have family. My family are not here. My family lives in Germany, and my husband's family lives in the States. I have two sister-in-law who lived in Bolivia. Oh, how badly I wished I would have a friend there who would help me, or help me. Yeah, so I prayed a lot and hoped that the highest God of the highest, okay, his name is Elohim. Actually, that's the next thing. Who actually knows that I don't want to say God, but I'm gonna say the Creator. He has so many names. One of his name is Elohim. Anyway, that's I wanted to name my son Elohim, Divine Light, but I named him a little bit different. I really like the name. I can't think anymore because I started to bleed inside. I didn't know at that time I'm bleeding inside, clots coming out, and how is it? I'm getting almost unconscious almost, and couldn't find the words. I said many times, please get the doctor, please get. That went from 7 till 11 in the morning. That's how long it took. Finally, they got a doctor. She came in. So she came in, and she said, what's happening here? She's bleeding inside. Emergency, fast. Getting me on an emergency bed. I'm gonna make part 2 for the C-section part, and now I'm gonna show you the videos of the dog, what came in the hospital, and how loud it was. You know what the students did? They said, when I was laying there, one student said, okay, that's young boys, nah? And one said, hey, can I touch your boobs? And looking if you're lactating already, if the milk comes in. I was kind of suspicious, let him, but then many other came. So, let me know what you guys think. And you wanna know the C-section story? No. Psst.